Happy Easter, happy Easter, happy Easter to everybody. Um, I'm back on my other channel and telling y'all happy Easter and let's get to this video of Nana J.
Because John told me himself that one time when he was talking to Rob, he said, I forgot what he said he was talking to him about, but it was something he let him hear or something. And he said to him, how do I know I can trust her? How do I know that she's not perfect? Like, trying to. Makes sense. So really, the only one that really gave a fuck about him was Joy. Could be. Could be. And Joy was the one that he gave the hard time to. Happy. Rob had so much going on. I know. I think by that time he was so frustrated and he was ready to talk. But I was telling him because the whole night before the interview, Angela was on the phone with Gayle King. It was a whole setup. They never intended to let him really, well, they let him really talk, but you see how that turned out. They knew how to trigger him. They knew where he was at with everything. They knew what to do. And that only had to come from somebody with an answer. And it came from Angelo. Angelo and Abernathy used to sit on the phone 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. How do I know? Because I used to be on the phone with Angelo. Angelo had more than one cell phone at that time. Angelo and who? And see, and I know Angelo tried to shoot the shit down, whatever. She was like, go talk to him. Angelo and who was on the phone? I listened to Dawn. I didn't go knock on the door that night. I was like, fuck it. Go back to the hotel. Let me go. But my cousin reached out to Angelo.
But how can you trust? It's got what's her name? I forgot her name. Cass Jones. How can you trust anything she says? Nobody can trust anybody out here now. Everybody here is lying this way, saying things that way, saying things this way. You cannot trust what Cass Jones is saying about Mr. R. Kelly. You cannot trust what somebody says about somebody when that somebody is writing books, making movies, not Cass Jones, but people period, and things like that. Do you think I trust Cass Jones? Because she's around Angela Clary, for one thing, and she messed with, and she talking to, and then she talked to first, I think she talked to first, and I'm not for sure, is Tim Savage. Tim Savage, Angela Clary, they don't want R. Kelly out. So don't believe the hype. Don't believe what you really is, what they really is saying about R. Kelly. I'm just saying myself. I don't believe nothing she says. No. Do I believe that Angela Clay was talking to Albanati? Yeah, because for one thing, Albanati is was his attorney, and I really don't know why they be talking to them. I don't know why they be talking at 4 o'clock in the morning. That's kind of it. That's kind of weird to me. So I don't trust nobody.
What the fuck he told Angelo? But Angelo is who gave up Rob's number. So Dawn was working with Angelo, and Angelo gave up Rob. And I always wondered why. You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you give his number? Doesn't really make much sense, does it? I just can't believe that.
as real. All of this fame and fortune, bro.
Well, fame and fortune is not really gonna work. I mean, I guess people will start wearing she turns on Rob. And I guess that's what they betting on.
So people know the way it looked like she turned. But if that's exactly Toy. Rob wanted it. The reason I say that is because if she talks about that iCloud and all that shit, Sharon Winbush.
Wait, who works in here with that person?
Jackson.
Well, Dawn's mom says she will be working with Sharon, whoever it is.
Sharon Winbush is the legal counsel for the same school that Jackson goes to.
Well, I know you said you suspected that person of being that. But Dawn's mom said that she talks to whoever that Sharon Winbush person is, and that they be, I guess, making them videos and stuff together. So that's when I started getting curious too, because I'm like, so who the fuck is this? Like, because the last time I talked to Dawn's mom, she said that.
And I'm telling you, if I send you what this lady sound like and what this lady look like, you're gonna be like, that's Sharon.
I don't know. Well, then she must know Dawn, mama, because she said that's let out her mouth that she's working with that person.
She said she know R. Kelly. R. Kelly got smart. So it all makes sense, like I say. But wait, I got some more. When I talk about setups, I don't just talk to hear myself talking. I tell people who's all working with each other and who's not, from what I know. It's a lot. Don't cancel this. Get out of that. Hold on, I got some more stuff for you. Hold on. Didn't get one. Way over town. It's on me. I see this shit. What's this? Oh. Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
Come on. Hey, go down. Go down. Excuse me, sorry. Looking at the move, trying to find a move I want to watch. No, they ain't no movie.
Oh, there was. Hold on. Hold on. Let's see. No. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. at some stuff real quick. I can't find it. It's pissing me off. It gotta be here. So, hold on. Okay.
Somebody talking like that, you think they had something to say, right? So I was like, okay, what's up? What's going on? I was nothing. I was just checking on you. So you was going through all that, get my phone number, just to check on me. Okay. He's like, oh, everything's good, everything all right. I was like, yeah. And then, what happened?
I just said, wow.
Yeah, and he was one of the main people that's telling me, like, oh, don't speak out, don't put nothing together. Like, he was going to tell me, oh, you probably won't put the book out right now, and you won't put the documentary thing I was working on, don't put that out right now.
He's trying to stop anything that's going to help Rob.
That's what I'm realizing, and that's why I keep looking at the situation like, okay, what's really going on? Because there's so many people and there's so much crazy shit going on.
And I'm going to say this, word on the street. Now, I'm going to keep it 100 with you. Word on the street, the reason why Rob got denied bond in New York is because Don was up there Tuesday and told them that Rob got money.
That article that just came out, and I was like, nah, I'm trying to do work. And he was like, they just said that Rob got money in somebody's account. Who the fuck that came from? That's exactly what my cousin said. I was like, wait, what? So he sent me the article, and I was like, they had to come done. That was the first thing that popped in my mind.
Because he messing with you.
Hey, come on.
But Don never talked to the feds as he told everyone on the platform, right? I told you I hold everybody.
With faith?
Yeah.
I don't know what Don does. He keeps me out of it. And I feel like the reason that he called me is just to make sure that, like, I'm not working on anything or I'm not going to say something. Because whatever narrative or whatever he's working on, I think whatever I would do would fuck it up. So I think, like, he just want to make sure I'm not doing nothing so he can use me however he sees fit with whatever they try to spin.
That's like he got Darlene, April. There's an old ass lady who don't know shit, but she loved Rob. He got Kevin Terrell and all them. And then he gonna turn around and put the narrative out.
Hold on. I'm gonna go to my other page. I don't know why my videos ain't going up like I want them to, but let me see one. Hold on. I don't know, I'm all over the neighborhood. Hold on, I didn't do it right. Yeah, it's on there. Okay. That was last night. Okay. Let's get back to if I can find that video. It says, Dana Day said, today is a sad day. Today is a sad day, the 6th holiday you've been away Man, free my man, my guy, my pops, Robert Sylvester Kelly. Needs love, Robert S. Kelly, you need to be home. That is true. You want to see it? This is why we do what we do. That's my baby. That's my baby. Oh, okay, I'm back. I'm trying to find that video. I'm sorry. Let me do this. No, I think I did that one already.
It's hard to do when you're in prison or in jail. Right now, one of the worst hotspots for the coronavirus in the nation is in Cook County, Chicago. The Cook County Jail, our sister network, Newsy, takes a look at what's happening there. The coronavirus pandemic has exploded at Chicago's Cook County Jail, one of the largest jails in the country, which typically houses between 5,000 and 6,000 inmates. The number of positive cases has ballooned from 2 detainees and 1 staff member in late March to more than 250 detainees and 150 staff members today. According to the New York Times, Cook County Jail is the nation's largest known source of coronavirus infections. 59-year-old Jeffrey Pendleton, who was being held at the facility, is the first detainee to die from health complications due to COVID-19. He died last weekend. The jail has managed to vastly decrease its inmate population over the course of the outbreak, releasing more than 1,200 detainees. As experts have consistently warned, social distancing is nearly impossible in an environment like jail.
We know that COVID-19 seems to infect cluster. The prison and jail system in the United States represents a setting in which there is an incredibly dangerous situation. Out of the cell to make calls to family.
Is there a way to solve this? I mean, you cannot just open up the jails and let everyone out. Although some may think that is a plausible solution, it's not. Let's bring in Steve Greenberg, great criminal defense attorney, represents R. Kelly. Steve, are you surprised by what's happening in the Cook County Jail?
I'm surprised that roughly a third of the cases in all jails are in Cook County. So that's the result of one of a couple of things. That's either a result of gross mismanagement or the fact that everyone else is lying about how many cases they have. Look, the Cook County Jail is this vast complex. It's got 5 or 6 different divisions that are active now. It used to have 14 divisions. And the inmates have a day room, which is just like you see on TV, kind of a big room with tables, and then it's surrounded by cells. There's no way in that environment to socially distance from anything, no matter how much they try. The meals are brought in. If you eat your meals in the cell, you still got to go out of the cell to make calls to family. You got to go out of the cell to use the bathroom. There's just it's a problem that I don't know that there's any solution for, unless you put everyone in a single cell. They waited too long to do that.
Now, your client R. Kelly, not in the Cook County Jail, but is behind bars waiting for his trials. You made a big motion trying to get him out. It was denied. Your reaction to that? Because there are inmates being released, like we're in Cook County, 1,200 released. So they're being released around the country. But
they said that you got a letter
your
or
reaction?
something.
Well, the people who got released from Cook County, which is a state jail, a county jail, really.
But I'm on live, and people are saying that you have a letter or something talking about the coronavirus and everything,
possession of small amounts of drugs,
some kind of letter,
possession of marijuana, which for some reason they still prosecute. R. Kelly should be out. Look, the judge made a ruling. I respect her ruling, but he should be out. He never should have been in the first place. It's not a flight risk. It's not a risk to other people out there.
Can you send it to me?
Incredibly dangerous
So that way I can
situation.
break it down and
Prisons are no different.
redo
I heard you talking earlier about an inmate having a phone in a prison. I got a call from one of my clients this week, actually from a federal prison, who told me there are people in that facility who have it. They don't have test kits. They aren't taking the proper measures. And the Bureau of Prisons website was listing 0 inmates at that facility at that time having COVID-19. Any jail is a dangerous place, and anyone who is not charged with a serious violent felony, like a murder, like maybe a violent crime like an armed robbery or something, I think should be released. They should be putting them on electronic monitoring bracelets and letting them out. The people haven't been found.
And plus, how can you let Michael Avenatti out on this coronavirus? I'm sorry, but I already talked about that one. And then you cannot let Mr. R. Kelly. He done almost the same thing as the racketeering charge. That's what Avenatti went to jail for. And all kinds of stuff is linked. It ain't right. Nobody, you can't tell me it's right. Nobody can tell me it's right for somebody to be in jail for these many months, these many years, this many years, this many months, and tell me it's all right for him to be in jail for it. I'm sorry. I'm not believing the hype. Not believing that, because if that's the case, why now, y'all, media, social media, people who are really not for R. Kelly, people who is for R. Kelly, is saying things. Let me hear what, no. I'm trying to find any kind of, not any kind, but a video. Oh, man. I'm gonna do all this.
Not once, but twice. What it do? 5 people on. I'm gonna go ahead and run this real quick. I'm gonna run these 2 songs, then we're gonna get right to it. Hey, Nikia, I'm gonna run these 2 songs, we're gonna get into it. Let's go.
Think that everything's gonna work out the way it should.
We also going to support her later on. Actually, as soon as I get off, we gotta head on over there because I think she'll be gone by then. But hey, Mama Mary, we're just gonna revisit what happened. I mean, it kind of shocked me. Give me for.
I'm revisiting some of these videos because some of these videos did not go up on my channel because somebody been messing with my YouTube channels, and I'm trying to revisit them and see if I can put them up on my YouTube. I'm not going back and forth on Dana J's YouTube channels just to go back and forth. Somebody been and still is messing with my YouTube channels. So can y'all quit? I'm asking y'all nicely.
Only thing I know is that she called me. She said, do you mind if I ask you some questions and I'm going to record it? I said, cool, go ahead. I'm going to answer to my best ability. And when she's done, she's like, all right, thanks. It shocked me from that point on. Hold on, I'm trying to get some sound.
They're coming to the media with a Kelly. You don't need a.
I don't know, the first part of her audio was okay. Here we go. Are y'all here for it? But we ain't gonna use that no more.
Alright. Mom. Perfect. And my apologies. Okay, guys. So today, a bunch of shit happened, okay? I have, as you guys know, I have sources that are close to R. Kelly, that are close to
you do not be loud.
Situation. And there's a lot going on with the situation. Yeah, I know that there's an echo. I'm aware that there is an echo. I'm in my living room. I don't have curtains, and I only got one rug. It's a big ass new room. It's bigger than it looks, okay?
Big as shit.
Let's get into this team.
I need to put an office right in that right corner right there.
A young woman or 2 young women, and their names
That's true, Curtis.
Lisa and Cassandra Kelly. Now, these are the fake sisters that are supposed to be R. Kelly's sisters. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and get a picture of said sisters on the menu. Hold on, let me see where we going with it. Let me pull these sisters up. Okay, just in case y'all don't know how these sisters look.
And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fill some holes in that I couldn't do at that time because when Tox called, I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't even expecting her to call. So I was still working. I was at work. So I'm gonna fill some stuff in that's gonna really, help people along the way. So let's go.
Okay, these sisters are down here. Now I'm going to tell you guys, I once had a conversation with Demetrius Smith, okay? I asked Demetrius, I said, Demetrius, do you think that these girls are truly R. Kelly's sisters? And Demetrius said to me, in order for these girls to be R. Kelly's sisters, there would have to be some type of incest that's taking place with this whole thing, because the name Kelly did not come from R. Kelly's father's side of his family. That name came from his mother's side of the family. It was what she named her child after, because obviously his father was not in his life. Now, I've spoken with some people that are saying that these ladies were very two nice ladies, okay? Two very
I'm gonna give y'all the full tea. Because I was the one that, pressed the issue. And when I first took the picture to Rob asked me, he said, well, how you know they my damn sisters? And I said, well, nothing beats a failure but a try. You know what I mean? You can find out. And then he said, well, how you know that's my goddamn father? He said, I never met my father. So I'm listening to what's being told to me from them, and I went to another person that's close to Rob, and I was like, we have to go ahead and push this thing because, what if they are his family? Rob wouldn't know or anything. So therefore, by me being an advocate for family, that's what I was advocating for. I was advocating for family. Not no craziness, not nothing like that. I was advocating only for family. So then when I took Rob to meet them, it was Phase's sister, Lisa Cassandra, their manager. I'm going to say manager because I only say handler when I get mad. But their manager, Rogers, they had to meet me somewhere, and then we had to go somewhere else, and then we had to cross somewhere else, and then we met Rob there. I pretty much put it on my back like they were okay because I believed what they said because of the picture that was sent to me, which is I'm gonna show y'all a single picture, and then I'm gonna show y'all a collage that I made. Here's a single picture. Here's a single picture. Now, here's the collage that I made. If you notice, you only see one of the sisters there, or you only see one of the alleged sisters. You only see one. Because that's the only resemblance that I can see. Lisa couldn't see it. But Cassandra, I can see it a little bit. However, from that point, Rob talked to him. Then from that point, they talked for like an hour and 60 minutes. Hour and 55 minutes, I'm sorry. And then Rob was like, they my sisters. Then they came out to go to the gym with us. And they was going to leave and get on the plane. And Rob was like, all right, bye, sis, talking to Cassandra. He didn't say that to Lisa. He said to Cassandra. He said, all right, bye, sis. So that's the reason why I actually thought that, they were related because, once again, if you look at the collage, Rob looks like that man a little bit. He favors that man a little bit. Now, maybe I'm just wanting to see Rob with his dad or if his dad is still living. But I'm going to tell you what fucked my head up. And what fucked my head up was I was told that this man is dead, right? So when all the backstabbing and shit started happening, Lisa slipped up and said, well, Dana, and we need to go visit, we're going to go visit Rob at the jail because his father want to go see him. I said, huh? She said, Dana, we going to go visit Rob at the jail because his dad want to go see him. That's when I just didn't return the phone call back. I couldn't fuck with it no more after that. Because honestly, that messed my head up. Like, this man came back from the dead and he want to see Robert. So what, they going to do a Tales from the Crypt song together or something? But that was none of my business. If that's what was going on, that's what's going on. So that really confused me. It really confused me, honestly. And then the other thing that confused me was but I understand like the family togetherness. Can I understand the situations of family reunions? But what I didn't understand is when we was about to film for Shabazz, we had already filmed. But then I was getting word that Shabazz was trying to buy Rob's mom at the family reunion, or the video at the family reunion, and something about they were trying to sell it, like I guess Lisa and Cassandra trying to get it for Shabazz for $12,000. So I sat back, I said, I don't know. It don't make sense to me. But why would anybody do that? Because if y'all related, y'all shouldn't need Mama Joe. Knowing that that's a touchy situation for Rob. You wouldn't want to bring nothing like that out. So, and then I just started seeing the shadiness with Lisa. I want to make that right. I seen the shadiness of Lisa and Rogers. Cassandra never showed me any signs of being shady. She was actually the quiet one, the mild one, who really didn't want to hear no arguments or nothing. But it was Lisa who was very shady and very outspoken. So I just wanted to get that out. Hey, Brooke, I ain't missed prayer today. So I just wanted to get that out. Now let's finish.
Can you guys see me? Can you guys see and hear me? Hold on, let me see. Let me see if you can see and hear me. Can you see and hear me?
Oh, and then I want to show y'all something else.
Okay.
Just so y'all know, when we filmed, these were the only folks that filmed with us in Chicago. This was right after we finished filming. Y'all see me, you see Demi, you see Shantae, you see Shabona, you see Sylvia. We are the only ones that film. And we finished filming like 3:30 in the morning. We were tired. Actually, people were falling asleep filming. I'm gonna show y'all this. This is the picture that made CBS Chicago. That made CBS Chicago. And you clearly see the difference. Lisa looked like she can be a long lost cousin. Cassandra do look apart. I'm gonna be honest. In Chicago, Cassandra do look apart. So, and this is the other picture. So if you see any of those pictures out there, they're the ones that was taken off of my Facebook account and off the news account. So that way y'all know. But what y'all need to ask is, Dana, did y'all have any other pictures? And my answer is going to be yes, and I'm about to show y'all all of them. This is the reason why I didn't put these pictures out, because I didn't know what the hell was going on, because I talked to somebody after that, and they told me, don't get comfortable with these people.
Oh, yeah, hold on.
So I'm going to show you the pictures. This was right after court. Pay attention. Right after court. The two on the end were the ones that were stabbing me in my back the whole time. Hold on. I'm going to show you. So that way people can know that when Dr. Rogers said that we had a beef, this didn't look like a beef there, did it? And this was the second time that we went to court. Third time. This didn't look like a beef, did it? This didn't look like it was a problem. Watch this. I'm going to just do it this way. So at the end of the day, I have to, until this is cleared up, I will not be communicating with any of them. I'm totally separated from them. Their numbers are blocked out of my phone due to the fact that I don't want to get caught up in this crosshair any more than I already am. It's bad enough I put this situation on my back and I took them to Rob. And then for this to come out, I really feel bad. So I have to protect myself now. And in protecting myself, I got to realize that I can't be around them. I won't even call them or associate or call them or talk to them or nothing. Because now this has become a shit show for them. And at the end of the day, I kept asking everybody the same question. Is anybody thinking about where this will put me at? And my long-standing relationship with Robert. Ain't nobody give a fuck. So I don't give a fuck now. So I got to protect me. So let's finish.
And see and hear me. Okay, I just want to make sure that I can be seen and heard. Okay, I don't know what happened with Mr. Shanti, but I'm definitely praying for you as well. Okay, so I just want to make sure I can be seen and heard. Awesome. All right, guys, so look, these two women, I have yet to speak to these two women. Of course, you guys know. But we got a little bit of proof going on up in here in the house that you guys can see the job, so we're going to drop that. Okay, now. They started showing it to our court cases. They started telling people in the public, they started coming to the media with the fact that they are R. Kelly's sisters. And of course, there are people that believe it, and there are people that didn't. Well, if you guys don't know, I do have an exclusive with Sharon Winbush. But Sharon Winbush is one of the very first people who sent me her conversation with her and these young women. It's going to be going on a slideshow, and then I'm going to be reading it to you as it's going on a slideshow. Here's what happened between Sharon Winbush and these women. My name is spelled TOXSIQUE. If you want to say hi to me, chat. Okay, so it's going in a kind of like this. I just want you guys to know that it really is there. I really am reading this, and this is what was said. It says here that Cassandra reached out. Sharon Winbush shares a video of her on how she broke down the Me Too and Time's Up movement, breaking the law for R. Kelly. If you guys don't know, Sharon Winbush is Sharon Winbush, one second before I read those. Sharon Winbush is an advocate for R. Kelly, and she's most definitely on his side. She wants to see him win. And so she is all over the internet making statements, and she makes statements like this one here. She says here in this statement, she said, and as you guys can see, I'm really reading. If you can see that, I don't know if you can see that. I'm really reading. Okay. She says here, Robert, and you guys know anybody that knows R. Kelly calls him Robert, okay? She says Robert is illiterate. He cannot read or write. He didn't card females. If he did, he wouldn't have been able to read their driver's license or birth certificate anyway. He didn't call because he couldn't read names. He relied on them to tell him their age truthfully when he asked. And he did. He asked everyone around him their age. If you lied, he couldn't verify. Every 2-year-old knows how to say no and throw a fit if you ask them to do anything they don't want. Robert's videos go in showers, menage a trois, because that's Robert videos go in showers, menage a trois, because that's what he's into. He did those acts with all his sex partners. If he's a molester, if he's a monster, the females created the monster by aggressively pursuing him and saying, yes, you can DP on me. That's how we'll lick a woman, hoping you spend money. When you agree to degrading sexual acts, you consent to then why would you do it for R. Kelly? You don't need a 3-part documentary to mute R. Kelly. Then she goes on to say, just say no at the first sign of smoke. No, you can't talk to me like that. No, you cannot pee on me. No, I won't lick a woman. No, I won't participate in group sex. Not for any purse, shoes, or any amount of money. Making you the victim means you have no power. Empowerment is taking responsibility and learning lessons. You don't wait 10, 15, 20 years. Being crime victim. Robert, Drea, Sparkle, or any females aren't victims. All have power. Any females aren't victims. All have power to say no. What images do girls see in the music videos that teach them to use their bodies for money? Name the artist that isn't promoting sex to girls. We don't teach Black girls to value themselves, so they aren't influenced by money. Stop promoting sexual music to 12-year-old kids. Teach them their power. Okay, so that is what she had to say in regards to the situation with R. Kelly. As you guys can see, she's specifically saying, no, R. Kelly was not able to read these girls' IDs. He relied on them to most indefinitely come with the right shit when he had to read their page, and they did it. You know what I'm saying? At one point or another, you do have to ask yourself, what part did these girls play in this R. Kelly thing? Like I said all the time about just Jerhonda Pace alone. Jerhonda Pace was a 15-year-old student. Okay, and by the way, we will be going live reading Jerhonda Pace's book tonight. I do have reading 1, but we started reading 2 tonight, and then I'll make them all available at the same time. Dr. Rice, he's been contacting Rob's mom's sister side of the family, but they don't know the truth. Now, remember, I was telling you guys that these young ladies, I talked to Demetria Smith, and Demetria Smith told me that there's only one way these girls would have gotten the last name Kelly, and that's if they were involved with the mom's side of the family. So now they're saying that they don't know the truth. She said, they don't know the truth. So whatever, they'll take a DNA test. So then they go on to say, I'm going to do a 4-way call so that everybody will know the truth. I trust no one. They have been in line. I have reason to lie. Too much to lose. So then she said, hello, beautiful Sharon. How are you today? I'm at the beach until Tuesday. If you need to reach me for anything, just call. Much love. Again, let Robert know we're coming to court on the 26th to support him. I hope to see you then. Have a good night.
And I'm going to go there. Me and Cassandra had a talk before they first appeared in court, and she was like, and do you think we should come? And I said, yeah, y'all should come and support. So then they start coming to court.
Cassandra. So then Dr. Rice apparently did a follow-up saying that the details that y'all have given him, I ain't gonna say old young ladies because they look like old lady names to me. Okay, so anyways, there was one particular part where Sharon says that Dr. Rice did a follow-up saying that these ladies' proof was kind of wacky and not really adding up. And then she says, how would Cassandra know who Dr. Rice talked to unless Dr. Rice already told her? So I guess that was her saying that, these women were talking to Dr. Rice as well, and there was some kind of conspiratorial thing going on with these women, okay? But I'm going to tell you guys, there's more than that to it. These young women have been on the inside working with what we didn't want to call handlers, okay? These people, they've been working with the handlers. We don't want to call them the handlers, but they've been working with the handlers. You know what I'm saying? And I've taken a whole exclusive statement from somebody. That's why this video is an exclusive. Okay? Let me just tell you, I got a lot more information to get into. I'm trying to get it in the order that it was given to me. Okay? So here's the thing. With these 2 sisters, I already knew they were fake. I never really did any reporting on these women because I always felt like they were fake. But what they're doing behind the scenes will blow your effing mind, child. Okay, I'm talking about these women have started a whole new Dana Jane R. Kelly Me Too movement against Dana Jane behind the scenes while they were on trial or at trial for their brother who's on trial for rape. So they have hooked up with these other that's why I was telling Miss Hines, like, yeah, you're right, okay? So this is the word around town. There are Kelly supporters that have become stalkers, okay? And these young women have behind the scenes have this woman named Jasmine and themselves accused Dana J, who is a diehard R. Kelly supporter and says that R. Kelly is his brother, and accused Dana J of rape. So let me pull up this conversation for you guys. I might have to go through a couple. Let me see. Right. So, Dana J, I wanted to ask you today, and I appreciate you for speaking with me in regards to this topic. There was recently a cease and desist order issued to Cassandra and Lisa Rogers, who are also calling themselves Cassandra and Lisa Kelly. And we saw that you were in a lot of pictures with them. I wanted to get your general thoughts on the sisters, and maybe if you thought they were really his sisters, and give us something. Hold on. Before I start this audio, let me just tell you guys right now. I just want to pull this picture up a little bit bigger for you guys to get this. Let me turn this way. Hold on. Let me get the camera right. There we go. Okay, because I'm about to shift. So you're looking at Cassandra and Lisa.
Right, Curtis.
And you're also looking at Dana J. Dana J has his own YouTube channel that's pretty much dedicated to R. Kelly support, and a lot of his fans are R. Kelly supporters. He was obviously at Robert's court date as well, at R. Kelly's court date, and here they are speaking on his behalf after court ended. However, like I said, there was a lot going on behind the scenes, so you guys can see right now these three are together. So at one point they did have some type of working relationship or some type of association with each other in a way that was at least close enough to get on camera and speak on.
Well, I'm gonna stop that because the camera, it made us look like we was together, but we actually wasn't. They were pulled on first, and then the lady told me to stand behind them, so I stood like off to the side because if you notice, we didn't do our interview together. We did our interview apart from each other. Hold on. Let's see if I can pull up that interview. Hold on. Let's see. So that way y'all can get a visual of what it is. Here we go. 115 code 4. Here we go. So that way y'all can see.
Well, he's being brave. He's open up. Thank God for that. He has faith that everything's going to work out with you, under the circumstances. I'm surprised he's still standing. There's so much coming at him, but he does have family supports him. Talk with him. Current situation. We've been writing him. Please keep in touch with him. Team. He's waiting for us to get on the list. So there's a lot. It's just a lot to digest. It is. We'll come back to you. There's a lot to digest for his family each and every day. Waking up, seeing him on TV, seeing him going through this. The allegations, social media. Everything we've been going through. It's a lot to digest, but get through this family. It's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking to see, but we're here to support him. We're here to support him and show that the brother, sister love for him. Just be there for him as a family. Cassandra. Cassandra. Kelly.
Y'all see the truth? How it's not the same? Like it's like not together.
That love and support and just want to be here. Show him, he's got. We were at a previous one. Earlier. Yeah, we was. And then the other one was canceled, so we didn't make it to that one. So we wanted to make sure we made it to this one. Are you guys in Chicago? In the area? No, we're not in the area. We just kind of fly here. Yeah, we fly. I know. Because the challenge I stated that only being able to write. That's not as challenging, right? It's very challenging. Sorry. It's very challenging, but he gets through it. He's very smart, very talented. So he's reached heights that someone else with that inability probably wouldn't have been able to reach. And so I feel like he can, he can read just a little, not quite so much, but he gets through, like she said. He gets through. And what's what happens? I'm hoping that he gets free. I'm hoping that justice is served. Yes. Yeah, I agree with Lisa. I'm just hoping that he is free. Justice is served. Fairness is done. Yeah. Younger.
Got a brother, right?
Yes. We're actually from his father. Yeah. I'm just hoping everyone know that he has family that love and support him. And, we're going to be here for him. That's it. Regardless. Yeah. And that's where you want to share your culture a little.
Hi, my name is Dana Jackson. Yes.
And how are you?
Rob Kelly was a mentor, basically like my pops, pretty much. Basically raised me. That's pretty much how I'm looking at the situation.
How is it to see him at a workshop?
Very hard. We've been on this road before. Back from 2008. I've been on the road before. But it's very hard to see a man that's being painted as a monster that I've never seen in 22 years. I've never seen none of this traits of him being alleged. He's falsely accused. And the only thing that I can say is, because I'm one of the ones that have been there around him for the long venture, one thing I can say is that he's a loving person. He's like God's gift, really. God's gift to the world. And because he's loving, he's always outgoing, he's always uplifting, he's always being there. He's always that one that's there for you when you need him. So to see this, to be like, this was going on, these are allegations. Now, that's why I ride the way I do, meaning that I go to the ends of the earth to have him vindicated and to show that Lifetime played on the emotions of the people. And when Lifetime played on the emotions of the people, it turned everybody against Robert Kelly.
Thank you very much. Thank you, guys.
Well, I guess that's what they didn't want to hear, so, they didn't want to ask me no more questions after that. But they was like, oh, this guy gonna go in. Well, I answered the questions that they asked me thoroughly. I was waiting for them to ask me the same question that they asked them about what I think about this whole thing. I would have gave them a whole 20-minute spill. But let's get back to the lecture at hand.
On his behalf together, and then things went awry.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all.
Let me play this audio for you guys. Make sure I pull this back. All right, here we go. So, Dana Jack, I wanted to ask you today, and I appreciate you for speaking with me in regards to this topic. There was recently a cease and desist order issued.
Is Levi here?
Cassandra and Lisa Rogers, who are also calling themselves Cassandra and Lisa Kelly. And we saw that you were in a lot of pictures with them.
I do dress like that, bro.
General thoughts on the sisters, and maybe you thought they were really the sisters, and give us something.
When it first came to me by the person that handled all of the situations for them, when it came to me, when he asked me what I needed to talk wrong about these things, so I said, so that's that piece. So, yeah, I don't have to worry now.
Okay, because I was going to ask you, who was it that you were saying was handling them? So the sisters actually have a handler.
I'm not going to do this. I'm the lady that handles their things.
Okay.
I'm their manager.
Okay.
Their manager, Rogers. I guess supposed to be their dad. So then when that happened, I was like, okay, so I'm in the wrong.
But wait, but R. Kelly never knew his dad, right?
I don't know. I didn't know that he was doing it.
Well, from what I read, R. Kelly said he never even met his dad. So how was that picture relevant?
Well, the picture, I got to see her Rob a little bit. Was I in a Rob with the guy a little bit? And I was like, well, they come to court, and then I pressed the issue. One day about Rob's Rob met him, make long story short, but they had a nice little discussion. And Rob said, that's just
Okay, so R. Kelly at this moment, even though right now he's changed his mind, at that moment, I should say, you had a talk with him in regards to these women. They showed him a picture, they showed you a picture of a man that favored R. Kelly that was supposed to be R. Kelly's father, and then, so R. Kelly said, okay, I will accept them as my sisters.
right, but now it's like their behavior is totally different. I'm just associating myself with them.
Well, let's talk about that first of all. Let's talk about their behavior at court when these sisters was at the courthouse, correct?
My first met them, it was at court,
Okay, what was that like? What was the behavior like?
it was real cool. It was friendly. They were appeared to be like that they were people speak, you know. Everything appeared to be fine. But as it went on, and as Rogers got involved, I see that it became something different. And then they even tried to have, they were going around trying to get my daughter name so they can have me locked up.
I'm back. I'm sorry.
Okay,
Hold on.
these sisters actually turned against you. Was it, okay, and what exactly, Dana, were they trying to say that you did to them? That you had sex with a girl named Jasmine? They tried to say you raped a girl named Jasmine. Who is Jasmine exactly?
I'm gonna say this. Jasmine has told a lot of stories. The story that came out was that at first, me and Roswell had forced her into a threesome and all this, but she been going on platforms and saying this and saying that, and I didn't want to air out, so I would say just a little bit of stuff. But I'm gonna show y'all what Rob sent me the night I left. And y'all can see that there's no games, no nothing. Y'all see who it is. But you see this message that's right here? So that's why I chose not to go back and forth, and I let people like Tobolsky run with the narrative because I already knew what was going on. So let's keep going.
Oh, okay. So do you feel like they may have tried to set you up with this girl? So after you dealt with the girl Jasmine, the two sisters, Lisa and Cassandra, they got hold of that information and then they tried to use that against you. And the girl is playing along with this Jasmine? Okay, who is watching her? Who's the hammer, you said? Manager. Okay, yeah, I forgot we was using that word.
Now for Jasmine to be raped by me allegedly, as you say, she got mad when I was looking at another girl in a Trump. I ain't gonna lie, the big white chick in a Trump. I looked at her. Jasmine got mad. Was like, "Oh, I can't believe you're doing this to me." And I'm like, "Yo, we're not together." So that night, this is what she sent me. And here's the correspondence. Y'all see who it is. Trying to get that angle for y'all. But you see the look. She said hi. I never responded. She said hi. I said hey. She said, "What you doing?" I said, "Working." She said, "Okay." That was the whole conversation. Then after she sent that picture. So if you're going to send me that picture, that must mean that you had a good time for that night. But I was already gone. So let's finish.
Okay, so whatever came of that, you said nothing happened. Like, what steps did they take? Nothing came about it. From what I know, I really don't know what steps that she took. But I just used it as association. Okay. Okay, so there were other things that also struck about sisters. So you don't believe that these sisters are Kelly's sisters at all at this moment? I agree. Why do you think that R. Kelly is just now sending these girls cease and desist orders? What has changed? What they got?
I think you want a phone. Hold on. Hi, Mom.
That is my exclusive. So I just got that information yesterday, confirmed it today.
As y'all see, I didn't even know about the cease and desist. And I talked to 3 of the lawyers. And they never said nothing to me about it. So, see. Keep going.
And so, yeah, I wanted to call you because I did have a couple pictures with you and pictures with these girls. So because I'm about to drop this exclusive, I wanted to definitely get your statement on record as far as what these girls have done. Now, you said that but you said that their behavior changed and they started trying to come with this
rape culture within this R. Kelly thing. Do you think that had anything to do with him trying to disassociate himself by issuing the cease and desist?
No, what I think is that they're trying to sway their way in to try to get to Rob, I guess, on something different. I really they were trying to do something different.
Like what?
But I'm thinking is they was thinking on that Rob he had no family, whatever he killed him, and then by the kids because if something that was to happen to him,
So they thought because his kids were a little, I guess you could call it slow, off, mentally challenged, whatever you want to call it, they felt like,
because the kids are really not like program.
okay, so that's why they felt like they would be like his money handlers next, or they would inherit the money.
I guess I don't think it's scary.
Hey, Monica.
Everything over to them because you know
What is that time you did?
So I'm gonna say this. It came to my attention a couple of times. I just never spoke on it. That they was trying to get Rob to sign over power of attorney. I don't know how true it is, but I heard it from 6 different people who don't know each other on more than one occasion. So how ironic is that?
Now that's another story. I ain't gonna even go there. Okay. Okay. All right. I look forward. Okay. All right, guys. So that is the conversation that I had with Dana J. And as you guys can see, what Dana J had to say was that basically these sisters are just as distracting as anybody else. I mean, these sisters are really walking around, and first of all, claiming to be R. Kelly's sisters. One person said in the chat, and I've been trying to make this very clear ever since I started this video, the name Kelly did not come from Robert Kelly's father. The last name Kelly came from his mother's side because his father was not around. Do you understand what I'm saying? So there was no, Robert Kelly Sr. or Dante Kelly. That person does not exist. So the only way that these girls would have a last name Kelly is if they came from his mom's side. And since you guys saw them saying in those text messages to Sharon Woodbridge that the mom's side don't know what she's talking about, they don't know her, this, that, and the other, then we know that they did not come from the mother's side, which automatically makes them to me a lost cause, okay? Now let me say this, I do believe that there is going to be some type of ramifications for what they have done, okay? Or something. It's going to come from these girls claiming that they were R. Kelly's sister. There's going to be some DNA tests, and I don't know. I mean, we don't know what might happen around this, but I'm seeing something happening around it if these girls take this any further. I think now is their warning to go ahead and shut it down because no one ever believed it in the first place. Now, there's a lot going on surrounding R. Kelly. As you guys can see, his girlfriend, Abigail Clary, his ex-girlfriend, she ran out the door on him, okay? Everybody is very upset with Abigail because everybody had a lot of faith in Abigail Clary. As a matter of fact, Abigail Clary had a lot of R. Kelly's personal items on her person to protect for him. So that goes to show you just how much trust R. Kelly put in Abigail Clary, only for her to jump ship after calling her own parents stupid and everybody else stupid. If we believe them, okay? Now there's more coming out about this Abigail Clary thing and why R. Kelly was denied bond today. If you guys don't know, let me read this to you really quickly. R. Kelly's efforts to get out of federal jail due to his coronavirus fears were nixed today on grounds that he had demonstrated no compelling reasons for a temporary release and he remains at a quote-unquote flight risk according to the court. Here is what the U.S. District Judge Ann Donnelly had to say in the Eastern District of New York and Brooklyn. She said, "While I am affected the defendant's understandable anxiety about COVID-19, he has not established any compelling warnings or any compelling reasons warranting his release. R. Kelly's lead attorney, Steve Greenberg, emailed a face palming emoji symbolizing disappointment to the response. And I think that childish shit like that is why R. Kelly's case is where it is as far as the defense goes. From what I'm told, his defense team has so much going on behind the scenes that they haven't been able to reasonably get an actual plan together for his defense, and that's just what I'm told. Other people have.
And I'm gonna tell you why. You have people talking about the defense fund ain't real. You got people that's trying to shut down the defense fund. You got people that's saying that they for R. Kelly, but they trying to go against R. Kelly lawyers in R. Kelly's name. You got people that's attacking older folks and kids in R. Kelly's name. But here's the big thing. The federal government is watching it all and taking notes. Mm-hmm. You have people that's attacking Azriel for 4 and 5 hours a day. Talking about she can suck on a dick and she's sitting on dicks and all that. So Azriel went to the prosecutor. And the last straw was when Azriel seen the video. When a certain person walks in the courtroom and asks people, is Azriel here? Is Kells here? That's why it's going to be a big deal. Because now the judge feel like if you can do this in Chicago, what the fuck is New York going to be like? And why would I give him a bond when he got these people doing this in his name? That's why I said earlier, I wish those 3 people just go ahead and leave because y'all not wanted over here. Y'all not the ones that's supporting him, and y'all doing more damage to the case than y'all doing helping. That's why I asked the people that's over here, instead of fussing with those folks, we don't need to fuss with them. Let's just excommunicate them. Let them do what they do on their side. We don't talk to them. We don't do none of that. We keep in our motion, we keep in our lane, and we minding our motherfucking business. That's all I'm saying. So let's finish.
I said differently, but that's what I was specifically told. The U.S. Attorney's Office for the Eastern District did not immediately respond to a message. R. Kelly's prosecutors objected to his being released temporarily. R. Kelly is locked up in the Metropolitan Correctional Center in Chicago, awaiting trial for multiple sex crimes in 4 jurisdictions in 3 states, including the Northern District of Illinois, the Eastern District of New York. At present, there are no confirmed cases of COVID-19 at the Metropolitan Correction Center in Chicago, she says Donnelly, the judge. So there's no cases, and they pretty much chalk this up as he has anxiety, and that's why his bill was denied. Well, come to find out, there is much more behind why his bill was denied as well. Not only they're saying that it said that 53-year-old R. Kelly is not in the category of people the Centers for Disease and Control and Prevention has declared most at risk for contracting the coronavirus. As you guys know, they're saying that these people need to be older. Okay, these people need to have ailments. So what he did was he cited his recent surgery during his time in lockup, but didn't explain how that places him at a higher risk. And so the judge was like, no. He basically said, I do have a weakened immune system because I had a surgery. Remember, he got hernia. And also there was something in regards to his toe, which I was told was fake. But there was something in regards to his toe nonetheless. And so he said, yeah, I have an increased risk to get this virus. And the court was like, no, the doctors didn't even sign off on that, even though he did just have a surgery. They said R. Kelly remains a flight risk. And that's the main reason why he will be incarcerated while awaiting his trial. Here's a quote: the defendant is currently in custody because the risk that he will flee or attempt to obstruct, threaten, or intimidate prospective witnesses. The defendant has not explained how those risks have changed. Accordingly,
stop there. The defendant haven't demonstrated or explained how those things are changed or have changed. Basically, what they're saying is it's still going on. So how can you stop this? How do we know that this is going to stop if you come home? Here's a question. He don't know what's going on out here, but who's doing the witness intimidation? Don Russell, Hollywood Next, Kevin Terrell, Daboski. And now Opinionated News Network has started. I'm not understanding why they don't realize that what they were doing a month and a half ago ended up in an indictment. Just like with Don Russell, when he sent that Faith Rogers letter, it ended up in the first indictment. In the first denial. Think about it. What they're doing is ending up in the denials. So that means that they are stopping R. Kelly from doing what? They are stopping Robert Sylvester Kelly from doing what? Getting a bond. I'm going to switch gears real quick. Hold on.
In its motion for bail hearing and order granting his temporary release is denied. Okay, let me just tell you guys this. First of all, these prisons are overrun with the coronavirus right now. There's a lot going on. But there is more than that as to why R. Kelly's bail was denied. And the reason is, honey, let me pull up my damn. Where's my picture? Hold on. Let me go ahead and pull up my photo because I want to make sure that we have some visuals on this.
I'm going to stop you right there. Miss Flowers, actually, they can't. If you have so-called victims that are in indictments, I like to call them accusers. But if you have people that's in the indictment and you have a person or people that's doing things in the name of the person that's accused, there's no way the government is going to sit there and find out if it's true or not until they go to court. So the best thing that they can do is they have to protect those females. Even though Rob ain't thinking about those females, but they got to protect those females so that way they'll know that them females will come to court to help their case. It's not about the rights right now. It's about what's going on the outside, what the stupid motherfuckers are doing. But Ms. Flowers, I totally agree. I think that his rights have been violated because he haven't getting the correct due process. But let's finish.
Right. You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure we have these visuals as well as this audio from me. So we want to make sure we got things happening up here up on this screen. Okay. So
Ms. Flowers, I agree once again. They are not his known associates. However, that's all you need is one to time in. Who was on the news when R. Kelly first turned himself in? Don Russell. Who made a statement on behalf of R. Kelly saying that he liked underage girls? Don Russell. So when you see Don Russell on their platform and he's giving them instructions, what do that look like? It's not the fact, but what do it look like? It looked like they one consecutive unit, one cohesive unit. And Don told them, disrupt Dana Page every time he go live. Send all your stuff to the judge. Fuck the lawyers. I don't like the lawyers. And don't send shit to the defense fund. Better yet, disrupt the defense fund. That's all he needs is a connection. And when he was on Tyson's Live, that's the connection. When he went to FaZe's Live, that's the connection. That's all he needs is a connection. They don't need to know the truth. They need to know the connection. And as long as they got a strong enough connection, they're going to do what they feel as though they need to do. Sound like to me he needs protection.
Reason why R. Kelly was denied bonds, apparently, allegedly, is due.
I agree with you, Lisa.
Asriel Clary. Allegedly and apparently. Okay, since I got to be the one to drop the T today. Okay, allegedly and apparently. Asriel Clary has been receiving threats from several different people connected to R. Kelly and in support of R. Kelly, including but not limited to people in his camp and bloggers. Okay, just people in his camp and
who claim that they in the Rob camp? Don Russell. Who the bloggers? Hollywood, Kevin, Kapowski. Think about it, opinionated. It's all right there for you. She went down there and told them motherfuckers, like, look, they're attacking me. I don't feel safe. Here we go.
Bloggers alike. Okay.
Right, guys on.
Not only have Asbio been getting like these death threats from his fans, then there's been these letters of intimidation from people whose names I don't specifically want to say a specific name of everyone that is involved with apparently allegedly sending Asbio Clary these death threats. But if you listen to the language in which the judge spoke, the judge said,
I agree, Henry.
The defendant is currently in custody because of the risk that he will flee or attempt to obstruct, threat, or intimidate prospective witnesses. The defendant has not explained how those risks have changed. Okay? And therefore, he will continue to be locked up. Well,
here's a question. I'm asking this question, Tox. How can he explain when he don't know what the hell going on or the people that's doing it? Why? Because when people like me write him to tell him what's going on, you had people like Carolina Diamond, like Lisa, like Cassandra, that will be talking to a certain person. I'm not going to say his name, and it's not Don Russell, but it was somebody else. And they will go into flood Rob with a bunch of lies. But then when the lawyers come in telling the truth, this is what you get. Stuff like this, cease and desist. It's too much going on. It's finished.
He's trying to get out. He has the people that are supposed to be in support of him, like the people that are in his camp, like his attorney and these apparent managers and ex-managers and this, that, and the other, these accountants and these this, that, who are apparently sending Asriel death threats and letters of intimidation while he's currently awaiting trial and trying to go to bail. This is why I am upset at the whole prospect of the sisters being his sisters, because that is a sheer distraction. I can see that the other women, they feel like they've been abused, okay, so they want to come out and tell their story during a time when everybody else is telling their story. But for you to be claiming that you're his sister, nothing happened to you. Go be his sister from home, because one thing I know about R. Kelly is that he hates those type of distractions. He don't like politics. And he don't want nobody to know who's talking about him. He doesn't want his name being spoken, especially by the people that are supposed to be in support of him. So, me knowing that and knowing how R. Kelly feels about that, I know for a fact that that he
right, Curtis,
more than likely he doesn't like it, and that gives him every reason to feel like he should send a cease and desist order. Okay. I need to address something else. Okay, I need to address something else. There has been a video that has been floating around, and this video is from Sharon Wilbur. So, to give you guys the last of that, the point is that apparently the intimidation of witnesses and different stuff like that is why Asriel Clary, is why Asriel Clary played a part in R. Kelly being denied his bond today. Okay? There's a video going around. There was a video that, so here's what happened. And it was messy, and I'm going to take the time to apologize ahead of time because this is some messy shit, and I didn't expect this to take place from everything that happened, but it took place, and I want to address it because it was messy, and I had something to do with it, and it happened, okay? I had received.
So, with that being said, I want to break up this other lie. Because while I'm dropping the F-bombs today, one thing I'm going to tell you. Since I've been dropping and receipts, have anybody been able to refute anything I drop? Now, they said the rally wasn't a success. Yes, we had little in number, but it was very successful. Now, what y'all about to do is y'all about to see some people who was happy to be in the rally. But as of late, they were saying that they ain't really care about the rally and and that's all they wanted to do is give a listening party. And if that's all you wanted to do, why did you need to attach yourself to me and the rally if you just wanted to give a listening party? Easy said, because you wanted the people from the rally to come to your listening party to make it look like something. Easy. But I'm going to show y'all these people. Hold on. This is Dallas. This is Sylvia's daughter. Hold on. Let's see. This crazy girl right here. That's Shantae husband. Another supporter. Y'all know who that is. I told y'all she come to my shoulder. I mean, she come to my waist. So now when she get online, y'all can't say that she ain't short. Y'all see. But she very fun to be around. Y'all see. We was all one cohesive group. Miss Darlene April showing off her short hairstyle. Wait a minute. Don't she hate me that she told folks? Keep telling y'all, you gotta watch the front. Me and Kevin. You gotta watch the front. Who's at the front? Me and Kevin. Me and Kevin again. You gotta watch the front that's being put on. Y'all see? Now, this is what I want to show y'all. I love showing this because it's epic. Look, y'all see who that was walking past behind me? I'm gonna show you. This is what we do on our rallies.
4 years old. And again, they're trying to try him. And there's circumstantial evidence. He's a young black boy that was in the system. A lot of public law. And like I said, again, it's jail. Because he's supposed to have pointed up. They were taking the information from Puerto Rican girl. He's a very attractive young man. But they took their side, didn't see anything. No photos, police security, they didn't see anything. But they took what they see and stopped. Now they're trying. He sent letters in. I hurried up because I have a background of going to school for long. So I hurried in and wrote him a letter. Got everybody else pushing on it. He got him out of that. Well, God, he is not me. He got him out of that. And he's down there by himself. He went down there just to see if he could start on his own, independently. We didn't touch him. And he had no family down there. And I just been praying and praying. I'm sending all my stuff to my brother. Let him take over. I don't know what's said, what's done. He's going to court. I think this, the public minister said she's going to work on it. But September the 1st is when they're going to start his trial. So we just been sending in stuff. But yeah, like, in Arizona.
They took her baby and shipped him to Arizona. Now look. Look.
And let them know that they are not above their own law. I actually touch her right now in the show, and you restore the days that the paperwork has stolen from us. Restore everything. In Jesus' name, I pray. Everything is there. Everything is done.
Now I'm gonna give y'all an update. 30 days from that day, she called me and said her son is home. So I'm gonna show y'all how when everything was good between me and Kevin, everything was good. Look. Straight Baltimore, watch. Just showing y'all how when everything was copacetic before Don Russell stuck his fangs in it. And everything was fine. 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 People from all over came out. We were short in number, but we was big in sound. We were short in number, even kids was out there. We were short in number. Parents. Kids again. Kids again. Now watch this. Don't that surprise you? Don't that surprise you? It wasn't a beef there.
131 conducted in the garage check.
So from that point, I'm gonna show something from when people were saying that, you know, Aaliyah married Rob and all that. Well, shouldn't nobody know except for her cousin, right? Her cousin should know best, right? I'll show you. Come on. Come on. Give me some traction on this. You see what it say? I want you to look at the last name. Jomo who? Hankerson. And I'm going to read it. It says, Jomo Hankerson quietly exposes that R. Kelly and Aaliyah were never married. It was for record sales, and Daryl McDavid and Barry Hankerson had a fake marriage certificate made and used it for underage girl. Blackmail on R. Kelly. Use your common sense. Now watch this. If Demetrius coming out saying that he was there, who was he working for? Because he wasn't working for Daryl McDavid, so it had to be who? Barry who? I just want to put that there. Now, here's the flyer that I made for the rally. I had this made for the rally. This flyer made national headlines. And people had problem with this. So, and then people be like, okay, well, Dana don't know Rob. Well, who do you see? If I was just a tag along. So, at the end of the day, I'm going to ask those same people, can they produce a photo like this when I was a kid? Hanging out with Rob and the crew. That's why I don't worry about nothing. I pray that, you know, and then they talk about, well, Dana is pushing the defense fund. I am. And then they say, Dana only know Doug, which is right here. Well, I find that funny because who's this? And then here's the original before the PayPal was even started. So at the end of the day, they bugging. But then I'm going to ask them this. Can they produce something like this? A lot of day ones. I'm just shocked that this is going on. Really, honestly. I'm shocked that this is going on because a lot of stuff that they're accusing Rob of is not true at all. And I can really bust folks out if I wanted to. Where was Don Russell on this picture? Nowhere. So, with that being said, I don't have to show who I am or what I am or how close or prove anything. My goal is to have Rob vindicated or fight to at least try to have him vindicated no matter what. At the end of the day, am I the only one fighting for him? No. Do I believe that I'm the only one fighting for him? No, I don't. I'm going to show you all the original footage coming from court. This was the chopped up one that was on Tracy Viewpoint. So when they want to start chopping up videos and saying this is this and this is that, I sit back and laugh. It do get to me sometimes. It do. I ain't gonna lie to you. It do get to me sometimes. because I look at it like it's uncalled for. Really. It's really uncalled for. So that's just how I look at it. I'm looking for something I can show y'all real quick. I just had it not too long ago. Let me see if it's up front. Okay. Here it is. I'm going to leave y'all with something. And I get emotional over stuff like this. But I'm going to show y'all that the R. Kelly that y'all know is not there. But the Robert Sylvester Kelly that I know, this is where he returned to. So, whenever I see, or whenever you see me lash out at somebody, it's for a reason. So, while we at it, I'm going to go here. I'm going to go here.
I'm here. I'm sorry.
And I want y'all to see who's consistent. We was a unit until the devil crept in. That's when me and Kevin was standing side by side. Don Russell didn't want to see that.
It's a great read. And I'm just going to give him his time. And he can impart with us. Hey, how y'all doing? Listen, first of all, let me say on behalf of my brother, thank you all. Thank you for your love. We all know what's going on. Pay attention. This is bigger than alleged allegations. This is bigger than. Come close, y'all.
So y'all see, I had people come out. Everything.
I'm not a journalist person that is praying for him.
So we was one cohesive unit, a very powerful small unit, and then the enemy crept in. So now that y'all got that history lesson, let's go here before I close it out. The Dollar for the King campaign. I showed y'all the PayPal was real the whole time. Now, I'm going to show you where Hollywood Next flipped the script. This was the original. This was the original. Now, it went over to still being the same account. Okay. With that being said, people was trying to discredit it until Doug Anton put this out. And it says, thank you for all the support for Robert. To answer questions, supporters may mail checks or money orders or use PayPal. And what he did was he copied the PayPal, but it cut off at F instead of fund. And it says paypal.me/R Kelly Defense F. And then add the 3 dots and a comma because it wasn't enough room. So it says to help in Robert legal defense, there is no other legal defense fund. Thank you, Dana, for your help and getting the word out. So with that being said, Hollywood Next copied the paypal.me/R Kelly Defense F and then put it up like it's a fake defense fund. But when this happened, she called Doug. Doug explained to her what was going on. If you remember, she came on her live and said, everything is legit. So when we fall out again, because I didn't fall out with her, I just backed off. And because I didn't do what people wanted me to do, now all of a sudden, it's a false defense fund again. Or should I say, when Don Russell stuck his head in it, it's a false defense fund again. Now, here's the defense fund now.
I'm back.
My question is, where did the PayPal address change at? Where did it change? Let's look at the Dollar for the King joint. The new flyer.
Hi, how you doing?
Where did it change at? It didn't change at all. So at the end of the day, Toxic Diamond brought nothing but the truth. And it shot me because I didn't know nothing about a cease and desist. But when Tox
Thumbs
get
up,
it,
please.
it's real. It's
Don't
love.
let sit in the bushes and looking
Now,
at me, please. Thumbs
I
up.
can keep going. But if I keep going, my next thing will be the lies of Don Russell. And I don't want to do that. So I'm going to break this up to a part 2. And I'll bring that to you sometime tomorrow. But just to let you know that I'm not capping, I'm going to give you a taste of what I'm going to bring.
Please what?
Live on Black Bank TV.
Yeah, I was doing this. Don Russell calling in.
Don Russell, good to finally get a chance to talk to you, brother. How you feeling? I'm good, man. I'm blessed. I'm blessed.
Of course, my phone is a lot lately with people calling, making me aware that I'm being mentioned on different shows. And you know, I pride myself very much on the beginning of being quiet and standing back. You know, but when these shows, these accusations start moving, and they have the ability to move around, then you have to somehow address them. You know, there have been several rumors swirling around.
See what?
Inside of Rob's camp, outside of Rob's camp.
I'm not going on my bypass.
That have come in and out of his life.
Right.
And I like to address them. Just to the point, say what my involvement is, what I've been doing for Rob. I've been knowing him over 30 years. Right. Straight before together. And right. Well, I mean, you know, and I didn't immerse myself into Rob's world or anything outside of, you know, I heard the song I Admit. I was in Hennessy, California, and when I came back to Chicago, he took me to the studio, we talked, and he laid out what was going on in his career and his life, and I rolled up my sleeves. You know what I mean? And time out. I've been knowing Rob. No, I grew up with Rob as a kid. We tap danced together. I've been.
No. Hold on. Hello?
Hello?
Yes. Who is this?
When they hit a bank account together, all the money they got taken out of the account, that was Rob money. How did Don Russell take everything if he wasn't exploiting Rob? Okay.
With technology, with suitable products and things of that nature, and we were first.
Let me tell you one thing. I'm not a person who's gonna be put with on no platform. I don't do that. Don't ask me to show my feet, my ass, my anything. No, we ain't doing that. I am a blogger. Well, I'm blogging on R. Kelly. Don't do that. Don't come on my platform and ask me to see your feet, gonna see your ass. No. No. So,
Now when Lifetime showed up and it derailed all of that. So Rob said, "Nah, listen, there's a lot that people don't know."
okay, bye.
Talking about the young ladies, we had a lot of conversations about his background, his history, all this stuff, his family history, stuff that I didn't know, and what happened with his business. And I asked Rob, we would be way out different places, and I would ask Rob a lot of tough questions about his business dealing with young women in his life, and his family situation and all that, and he didn't have a problem sharing that with me because we have been friends for over 30 years. Just recalling that I never hit him over Rob. One time that I ever didn't deal with him or close the city, that kind of stuff. Okay. So I didn't need that anything from Rob. So the first thing I kind of want to address is one, this whole feud between me and Dana J. Let me just and then I'll go through Dana.
If the conversation's about Rob, why Dana J got to come up? But listen to what he said. Watch how it changes every time.
About Steve and everybody. But first of all, I don't know Dana J. I saw him one time. Okay. I was around Rob for about a year and a half straight every day. Okay. And I only saw Dana one time, and that was the day Dirk Jasmine came to the basketball gym. He was in the gym.
Watch this. When Jasmine came by herself, I was not in the gym. I was not even in Chicago. Me and Don played on the same team and got blown out because Don didn't want to play defense. Me and Don seen each other in the gym a couple times. Me and Don done been in the studio together. Make it make sense. Go ahead.
He's kind of weird acting to me, but that Rob's got a lot of weird acting people around him. I mean, so for him to say anything negative about me, the reason I have an issue with Dana J is because he brought Jasmine there. Jasmine went to do Rob's harm. I know that because I tried to get her to leave myself. Okay. When she was sitting in the truck, I went out there and said, "Listen, who are you and what are you doing there?" I'm here to see Rob. I said, "Listen."
How can I bring somebody if I'm not there? You mean to tell me if I'm there, I'm going to let you pull a gun out on somebody? I'm going to let you, say what you want to say to somebody if I'm there that I brought? Make it make sense. Hold on.
Because first of all, she looked young as fuck to me. And I thought that was a bad look. She's standing out there after children was left playing basketball. And I'm like, I'm not understanding why are you here. Well, I came in, I was just from the come see him and go to his trial and be supportive. And I'm like, get the hell out of here. So I agreed to take her to the bus and drop her off or whatever be the case. She didn't do it, and I put her in Rob's truck. Can I just real quick, brother? I don't mean to interrupt you. I just want to stop right there for just a quick second. Okay, so about Jasmine, you mentioned that
your man said
took her to drop her off. No, I didn't. No, I offered to drop her back off at the backup bus. She came here home and she took $170 that she needed to get back home because she was composed.
Hold on, I'm gonna answer your question real quick, lady. D. Kip was acting like that due to the fact that Rogers and Phases and them, they showed him a lie about me that could have landed him in jail for the rest of his life. So it was like, man, fuck you, I'm not dealing with it. But I'm sad to say, but I'm happy to say that me and Kip, we back on the up and up. He finally seen the truth, and we good. No issues, no nothing. We good. So I hope that answered your question.
Supposed to be stranded out here. So what happened was Bug, which Rob's uncle, came out and he intercepted the conversation. I went in here question is, what do you think would be the reason as to why these accusations from Dana is on your back?
Dana personal was really in a Dana teamed up with Willis in a I made a mention of Dana in a post that I put out. And it was that I named him as a snake because of what I investigated.
No, you didn't come out. He named me as a mole. He said Dana J is a mole, and he was planted by Angelo Clary, and he just went on and started naming other people. Y'all remember that post that was on Instagram? Let's finish.
And how she got here, and how she got in Rob's truck, and it was Dana. And I'm saying, don't nobody need to be putting no girls or nothing in this truck right now while he's going through what he's dealing with right now.
So time out. How can I put anybody in a truck and I'm not there? Didn't he say that Rob's uncle told her to go to the truck? So how did I do it?
Like, she doesn't do any of that for Rob. I know who handles Rob's business. Matter of fact, it was me that was handling a majority of Rob's business.
No, it wasn't. The person that was handling Rob's business as far as going to get his stuff, it was Kip, not him. But go ahead, let's finish lying.
Because Rob's business had intertwined into my business. So, but fast forward to answer the question, there's a lot of folks in Rob's camp that has snaked him over down to something we would never believe. And unraveling the truth and asking Rob questions about people who stole from him and things of that nature and proving them that they stole. Nobody's even looking at, these girls are all smoke and mirrors. The Honda pages, the Scotty McGee, the Phase One, they're smoke and mirrors.
I'm not trusting none of them on that level.
The real intruders, the people who really did wrong by this man, in his own camp. So even when all of them come forth an accusation, everything that they're charging him for now is not based on him having sex with any of these girls. It's racketeering. It's trafficking. It's things that they're bending low to fit to have so when he does have a day in court, nobody's prepared for that. And the only way they arrive at that conclusion is because of the people that went around Rob, the managers that were stealing, the accountants that were stealing, the lawyers that were stealing, the ecosystem that they designed to steal all this money from him. And the moment he started investigating they stealing, they planted landmines. So when he step out, boom, they go up in his face. And I'm not just talking about balance. He's talking about every goddamn body. He was $900 million in the hole that should have been in his pocket where everybody stole from him. They gave him a weekly allowance. And that's what I investigated. So of course I'm gonna have enemies because these motherfuckers know I know shit about their dirt. And we're preparing for that when we get to court. Everybody's thinking we should be prepared for your underpaid. Fuck God. She done done so much dirt in her years. Listen, I can oppose her in 10 seconds and this shit will be over with. There's some motherfuckers like Cheryl Mack and a whole bunch of other names that don't nobody know exist in his life. And Barry Hankerson and goddamn Linda and goddamn Joan and Diane and Cash. Don't know nobody looking at them folks.
When a person just come on and start naming like that, that's a proven fact that he's working for the feds. Because he's hoping that he can get them to come out and say something. Just give me your FYI.
Someone that needs to be under scrutiny investigation right now. Fuck a Dana J, fuck a Gerard the Page, they ain't done nothing. But you get them out the way real easy. What about the...
How can you just say you put a post up about me because you felt as though I'm trying to set Rob up, but then you turn around and say Dana J and Geronda ain't do nothing?
So, man, it seemed as if he was doing all this crooked shit and just to get out of, just to throw him under the bus so he couldn't come after them. That's what we're dealing with right now. So Dana don't know shit about none of that shit, so he needs to stop. He can tell us about these hoes all day long. All he's doing is distracting people from the real folks that are wrong and trying to put them in that situation.
Now watch this. This interview was almost 6 months ago. And you hear the word distraction, right? Who's now using that word? I'll wait. When Don brought it up, now Kevin's using it. Now Dabolski's using it. Now Hollywood is using it. You see the connection?
And I wasn't one of them. I just came around the man a year and a half ago. The dirt has been done already. I mean, stop with that shit. Like, I came to help this guy. I've known him since I was childhood. We seen all this man today. I spent over $100,000 that I definitely, And if you Google my ass, you can see that I've got a background when it's possible. I've done good things in Hollywood. My family owns a chain of restaurants. I'm on a tech company, president and CEO. I made $1 million a couple of years ago for that tech company. So what am I doing but bringing my...
You spent $3 million for a tech company, right? I'm about to help some of y'all. You spent $3 million for a tech company, right? But you was asking R. Kelly to give you Christmas money to pay for your kids. So where did that money go to? And where did the money come from? I believe that was R. Kelly's money that you took and spent for the tech company, right? Because you ain't have no money like that. Wake up, people.
Resources to the table to help this man. And people like Tanner that's throwing shade on that, they're not helping him. They're not helping that man by doing that shit. When I told Grant, I'm going to twist to Greenberg real quick. When I told Greenberg, and I'll tell you the deal, he was asking his fucking phone, and it's funny, he told after his phone, but Tanner was not me. He took us into the show in the back boat, me and you, Greenberg.
You just heard him say he answers his phone for Dana, but not me.
He said, Greenberg worked with God, he got the shit that you need to free you in this case. But this was when the case was a lot lesser. The two of those lesser charges. This other shit that became Beverly and all that. Rob this guy Greenberg for that shit. Matter of fact, Greenberg was going to Rob out of Nicole, who had a computer competence. She couldn't do it, so he stepped his ass in when he was lesser charges. He's not equipped to handle these motherfucking charges that I'm being Rob, which is why I'm going to imagine off of that shit. And nobody else is. I flew up to California, met the man, bought him here twice, met him here, never said anything about the shit. Because Rob needs that level of attorney to put a blanket on this shit. He needs Hansel Wyatt, that level of a PR specialist to come in and blanket and control the fucking press. That's what
he needs an attorney to put a blanket over it, not vindicate him. That sounds like, Rob, I need you to take a plea. Think about it. And if you take a plea, I'll be the one that control all your assets. And I'll be the one that me and my mom will take care of everything. That's what he's saying.
How these low-level motherfuckers who ain't never had a dog fight at the top of the mountain, they can't even breathe with this shit. So for them to keep going out here and first of all, none of these motherfuckers get along. But they don't communicate. They don't communicate with fucking Greenberg. Greenberg don't communicate with Ray. Ray don't communicate with nobody. Nicole, all them motherfuckers are long ranges trying to sling bullets and get crashed and shit for their own good. They're not helping that man. And if this calls them to do it, then guess what? Bring all that together, have some strategy sessions, take the advantage of it, just add some fucking information that was valuable to winning this girl out. But Rob told that motherfucker to talk to me, and he won't do it. Why? Why is it that he won't sit down and get the information that I have that nobody's focused in on? We don't want the world to know. I just want them to know. We're not trying to let the other side know about what we've come up with that will help defend this man. I want him to have it so he can use it to defend this man. And if he decides it's no good, it's fine too. But Rob asked that motherfucker to do that shit. And he still to this day will not fucking come out there and throw shots in the dark and shit that we did. If you want to know what Andy Rob's motherfucking tax bombs, I really need to sorry, my mother needs that shit. We eliminated those tax bombs from him. It's not going to have no people that
Sorry, James Mason uncle did that, not you and your mother.
Now, can't nobody else come up and tell you the process that we took you to eliminate those fucking problems.
You can't even tell me the process.
They can't show you the signature, the passports, the driver's license, all that shit that I have in my possession. It's Tony, bro. It's Tony.
Have y'all heard that? Wait a minute, I'm backing up for you some more. Listen.
To eliminate those fucking problems. I guarantee you anything. They can't show you the signature, the passports, the driver's license, all that shit that I have in my possession. It's Tony, bro. It's Tony contract. I got all of that shit. And I'm not leaked any of it because you know what? I wanted to go in the hands of the right person. Not these whole life, bro.
So you have the passport, the signed checks, the signature prints, the driver's license. You have all of the Rob. Now watch this. Remember when a person was popping up on LinkedIn, not LinkedIn, Google Hangouts, and then on Instagram, and your messages asking y'all for money, proclaiming it to be Rob, and then showing the ID whenever you ask, and then showing a passport whenever you ask it? He just told on himself. So, like I said, the whole time, people were sending money to Don Russell thinking that it was R. Kelly. And when I uncovered it, when he sent money to Trinidad Davis' home, telling everybody that that's R. Kelly's.
This one gonna be chopped up.